Yes, because the category will always be face. Hey guys, it's your girl Janel Lauren here. If you have never seen this beautiful face before, that means that you have not subscribed to Lauren Gang and that you're being a loser. So turn that loser into Lauren Gang and hit that subscribe button down below. And if you have seen this beautiful face before, hey sis, welcome back to the gang, period, boo. So today I'm going to be telling you guys everything that you need to know about Penn State. This is a highly requested video. Everyone always asks me so many questions about Penn State, what's my experience, blah 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 blah. So today we're gonna get into all the tea, all the details, everything. I'm gonna spill it all. I'm gonna spill all the bean. So let's hop right into the video. For everyone that doesn't know, that probably wasn't listening, I go to Penn State University. I am a sophomore. My major is biology with a pre-med track, which basically means that I'm a bio major, but I have intentions and goals on going to medical school. So I asked you guys to ask me questions on Instagram, anything you want to know about Penn State, and I'm going to answer a lot of those today, but I'm also going to just do like a general overview on everything that you really need to know. I thought this video would be very helpful because I know it's around the time where people start deciding what colleges they want to go to and where they want to spend the next 4 years of their life. However, with this whole coronavirus going on, a lot of schools are not doing tours anymore, and I feel like the tour is the most important part deciding if you want to go to a college or not. So I'm coming to the rescue to tell you guys all the tea about Penn State today. Penn State University is very much always mixed up with UPenn. UPenn and Penn State. UPenn is the Ivy. Penn State is not the Ivy, but it's not a private school. It's a state school as per the name. Therefore, when it comes to like aid and scholarships and stuff, it's a lot different than with a private school. There's really two types of colleges in this world. You have your HBCUs and you have your PWIs. Darling, HBCUs are historically black colleges and universities. So those consist of Spelman, Clark, Howard, Morehouse, Lincoln, Grambling State, Florida A&M. When you think of like your majorettes, your marching bands, that's HBCUs. And then you have your PWIs, which consist of schools like Ohio State, Michigan State, Penn State. Your SUNYs and CUNYs, I would consider those PWIs. So everything that is not an HBCU is considered a PWI or a private school. The question that I get asked the most is, how is my experience at Penn State? Do I regret it? I don't regret going to Penn State. I think it was one of the best decisions that I ever made. As for like my experience being at Penn State, I don't feel like I'm at a PWI. Yes, I had those moments and I was like, oh yeah, makes sense, I go to a PWI, but there's a lot of moments where I forget. I tell people this all the time. I barely remember that I go to a PWI. Most of my friends are black or minority. That's just as simple as it is. I only really engage in the black community, stuff like that. We still have clubs like CSA, ASA, BSU, which is your Caribbean Student Association, African Student Association, and your Black Student Union. When people say, oh, you're going to a PWI in a very bad tone, they're like, oh, you're not gonna have your black experience. I mean, I still have my college experience. I wouldn't do anything different. I loved it. We having mad fun. I can only share how my experience was. That is just that. So now I'm going to move on to the questions that you guys asked me, because I feel like you guys wanted to know certain things, so it's best if I just answer those certain things. Someone asked, how do you pay for Penn State? Did you get any scholarships because I need one? Tuition ranges across every campus. Penn State has 21 campuses. The main campus, where like the football field is, the Bryce Jordan Center, that's where they play basketball, that is main campus. Main campus when I was starting college was $56,000. Tuition increases every year, it never goes down. I don't know how much tuition is right now to tell you guys. I currently go to Penn State Harrisburg. Penn State Harrisburg is a satellite campus through Penn State. The reason why I chose to go to Penn State Harrisburg, one, it was State Harrisburg, I think was like $40,000. This special program at Penn State is called 2+2. So you do 2 years at a satellite campus where it's cheaper, and then you do your last 2 years, your junior and senior year, up at main campus where it's $56,000. Total, I believe I saved $32,000 just staying at Penn State Harrisburg for 2 years. Because the way I pay for college is I take out loans. So my mother takes out a loan for me to go to Penn State. I didn't really get like a lot of money in FAFSA, which is the federal aid. Everyone fills that out for college. And Penn State didn't really give me a lot of money. Where I heard this from, but I heard something saying that they only give their scholarships out to students in the PA region, like that live in Pennsylvania. I do have a little scholarship from Penn State. It's an academic scholarship, proving to them my grades, and they started to see my grades. They gave me money towards it. You can always look online like diversity scholarship. I've always tried to apply to scholarships, but I never get them. I just never do. No matter what, it could be like 10,000, 5,000, 500. I just never get the scholarship money, so I just gave up applying to scholarships. Definitely apply to your scholarship. There's websites like FastWeb. You should definitely try those out because they show you like so many scholarships at one time. Taking out a loan isn't in everyone's favor. Not everyone wants to take out a loan, but my mother, like, she just did what she had to do. Next question was, have you ever had any racist encounters, and were you ever put in a situation where you felt as though you had to code switch? I've never been in a racist encounter at Penn State. When I first got to school, I seen a Trump flag, someone's window, but that was really, I never had anyone come up to me and say, I forget all the time that I'm at PWI because it's so many African American and minority people there. Just forget. That's the best way I can put it. Maybe the only time I might have code switched was talking to a professor, but that's really it. What's campus life like? I'm really considering going there. Campus life is amazing. Girl. When I tell you I love Penn State, I love Penn State. Campus life is like any other college. Penn State is a college move. So much fun. It's also hard. You have to buckle down. You have to know how to time manage, how to prioritize. I'm still learning this, how to put in your schoolwork and also have fun. You have to learn a balance. And it could be hard finding your balance when you want to enjoy your time at college also. How did you pick the campus you go to? My mom did the application for me. I don't know on the application if you pick a campus, but I feel like you do. But I know when I got my admissions, the campus was picked for me. I think on the application you rank the campuses that you would like to go to. Tuition costs and how you afford it in general, and how much money you spend on campus. So I explained the tuition. Tuition changes per campus. How do you afford it? A loan. How much money do you spend on campus? I don't really spend any money on campus because I have a meal plan and I have this thing that we call Lion Cash. So your meal plan, basically you can use that in all dining centers. No matter what campus you go to, you can use Lion Cash at outside vendors that are not Penn State. Gas station accepts Lion Cash. The grocery store accepts Lion Cash. So I pay for my groceries with my Lion Cash. Lion Cash is money that your parents directly send you. So my mom can send me $200 on my Lion Cash and I can use that for my priorities. How are the parties? Girl, the parties be lit! That's what I gotta say. That's y'all be sleeping on PWIs. Like, y'all really think it be boring that we be in the parties listening to Hannah Montana? No, sis. We be swag surfing. The frat boys, they be strolling. The AKAs be there. Like, we have AKAs, we have Kappas, we have Alphas, we have Qs, we have Deltas. Like, we have all of that. Do you feel as going to a PWI exposed you to new ideas? I guess I could say going to college helped me step out of my comfort zone a little bit more and try to find out who I am as a person and myself and what I like and what I don't like. Not from what I'm told to like and what I'm told not to like. I'm more opinionated. Is there many activities on campus? Yes, there's always something to do on campus, whether it be productive or not productive. There's always something to do on campus. You know, when Drumline, when Nick Cannon was walking and he seen a girl and they was like walking in the quad, but in the background you could see like it was a whole bunch of people out and they had like tables with poster boards. That's a club fair. We have those all the time. That's just clubs, frats, sororities coming and promoting what they do. You could put your name down and your email down for like CSA, ASA, BSU to become a part of the club, and then the clubs have meetings and etc, etc. How do you deal with ignorant comments there since you are a woman of color? I haven't had any ignorant comments made about me or made to me. Officially answer all the questions that you guys asked me. Yo, I hope that I helped some of you make a decision on to go to Penn State or not to go to Penn State. But I really hope that you do come to Penn State, become an Janel Lauren. If you are committing to Penn State and you will be at main campus in the fall, girl, I'm gonna see you in the hub. If you guys have any more questions, don't feel afraid or scared to drop them down below because I will answer them. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, drop a comment, and definitely hit the subscribe button down below. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!